can I just speak a little bit on, like, I've been at odds with Engen for a long time, right? Long time. Um, I think there's probably more to it, more to it from the sense of I think WAF probably has Engen over the barrel right now because I think the way it works in Turkey, from my understanding, is that Turkey is governed by the governing body of WAF, and there's certain government regulations. So if all of a sudden there are tournaments or events going on in Turkey that Engen puts on, and he knowingly is having people on those events that are banned, then that could jeopardize like the whole shebang. So
Mhm.
even though I'm at odds with Engen, I think there are some dicey things. Like WAF, I think, is the true final boss, to tell
Yeah,
you the truth.
Well,
we
let me ask
we
you
all
this,
agree on
Uncle
that.
John.
For sure.
Hold on one second, guys, and I want to just say this super chat out there from Darren Bills for $2. He says Italia keeps blaming Engen when it isn't him. So Darren, you just heard my story about with the interview with Levon. Now there is no WAF rules saying that you can't come on Paul Italia's channel to be interviewed. So can you please explain where I was misguided with that? Why it's not Engen that was behind that when I was told directly that Levon was told from Engen he's under contract and cannot come onto my channel. So let's forget about all the arm wrestling. Let's just talk about that interview part. So please explain to me, Darren, where I'm wrong with that. Uncle John, same question for you, brother. I understand, there probably is a lot of other forces behind it that we might not know, but as far as my particular, circumstance with having Levon coming on my channel and then finding out he was told by Engen that if he goes on my channel that he's violating the contract. So,
I
what do
I
you think with that?
I can say that I know of other channels that have experienced the exact same thing.
Okay,
So I can 100%, I get it. Yeah.
got it.
For,
I
for
want to
Dave's
also
position,
introduce, guys.
before.
We got Will Blazitsky from the High Five crew in New Jersey. They are the
Incredible.
guys that throw the big knuckles ups events and everything. And we also got Christopher in the house. He's also from the High Five crew. And welcome, guys. How you guys doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing. Can you hear me? Yeah, cool, awesome.
Loud
Yeah,
and
Loud and
clear,
clear.
brother. Yep.
we're doing fantastic. May 11th is going to be absolutely insane. But I know there's craziness going on. We've been listening to this podcast this whole time. It's absolutely fantastic. But no, thank you guys for having us. We're just super excited to put on some awesome arm wrestling, and we appreciate all the support from all you guys. But let me not stop you guys. Keep the ball rolling. Just do your thing. Do your thing.
Hell yeah. I also wanted to ask you guys, because, you guys are running one of the biggest organizations in, North America these days. And what's your guys' stance on like organizations banning other athletes from other competing organizations? Like, what is your guys' whole stance on that?
Yeah, sure. It's actually like super simple. We just want to make more opportunities for these professional athletes to make a living and get exposure. It's like as much as we can, we try to keep the politics out of it, and it's super simple. Like, let's get more guys, give them an opportunity. They make money. People learn their name. They have awesome competitions. It's like the simplest thing ever. I mean, you guys all have known us like since we started doing this thing. It's like let's put on an awesome show and everybody hopefully can go with some money in their pocket and just have a wonderful time. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it. Chris, did I say it right? I mean, I don't know how else.
Yeah, I mean, just my 2 cents. A lot of it too, right, is we kind of communicate directly with the athletes because we want to make sure that they are always looking at their own best interest. We look at it as not really what does the organization do for them. We want to kind of look at them as individuals and say, hey, we want what's best for you, and you put everything on the table that is out in the community, and we kind of leave it from there. Because we always tell the athletes when they work with us, like we want to make sure that when you're part of our events, we only better your brand from here on out, and because they help us, right? Without them, there's nothing to show. So we got to make sure that it works both ways.
Plus, who doesn't want to wear purple? Come on, it's everybody's.
I love it. So, Sean, what's your whole thoughts, man, on we know Igor is coming back now. We know he's got the WAC, and he's going to be kicking off April 27th over in Dubai. How do you think that's going to go? Because we know Igor was the other side. You know, he kind of was the big guy, you know, before COVID, and was kind of running the arm wrestling game and all. And now with East versus West kind of being the big guy, how is this all going to work out? Are these two going to be, you know, going at each other? Is it going to be a competition? Are we going to have this is the beginning of contract wars? Do you have any idea how this could turn out?
I could see it becoming some type of conflict or contract wars in the beginning, but nobody should be fooled. Igor Mazurenko is the godfather of arm wrestling promotions. He knows the game more than anybody else. He has more connections in the game than anybody else. He knows what he's talking about. He's been doing it longer. There's just no competition with him. With him, all he needs is the availability to get out and do what he does. Whenever he has that availability at full capacity, then nobody else stands a chance. That's the reason there wasn't anybody else around before. But before COVID and the war shut him down. Before that, there was nobody else around. It's not because they didn't want to. It's because they couldn't compete with him, and that hadn't changed. The only thing that's changed since then is he wasn't available before, and now he's becoming available again. So now he's out in Dubai with the big money men, with the big sponsors, the people that can afford it. And they listen to other people give their spiel. And then when he comes up, his spiel is so much different because he's done it for so long. It's so much more genuine. He didn't have to think about it. He just says it. And he says it because he knows it. He believes it. So whenever he speaks the way that he speaks about it, they believe him. And they're like, damn, all these other guys we've been supporting these past couple of years, they sounded good, but this guy right here, he's a fucking magician or something. I mean, he sounds fantastic. So yeah, everybody's going to just throw in behind him in my opinion.
We got a couple of super chats in here. We got Greg Brown TV for $5. He goes, "I was banned from Paul Italia's show." Fake news. You're not banned, brother. You're not banned. We had a little differences, but you're all cool, man. You could still come on the channel, man. We all good. Gunnar Costin, $1.99. I heard Ryan likes guys. Hook it up with Harlan, bro. There you go.
Just arm wrestlers.
So, yeah, man. There you go. Well, Sean, I like what you're saying with Igor coming back. And, yeah, he is the godfather of arm wrestling. And what I really like about it, man, is I just know when there's healthy competition in business, everybody progresses, everybody evolves, it forces it, so I think it's going to raise the bar for arm wrestling. I think the quality of production will go up. I think it's going to get a lot more eyes on it worldwide because now there's going to be another big stage going on in Dubai, and I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of stuff coming to North America eventually. We know East versus West is already making the move.
Mm-hmm. And so is Igor. So is Igor. They're interested in the productions we have here in the States. As a matter of fact, I sent them their invitation letter for their visas to come over, and they're planning on coming over in May. And there's a TV production crew owned out of Dubai that does the TV productions down there that's interested in the U.S. and what we have going on here. So all that is hopefully, and I believe it will, because it's Igor Mazurenko that we're talking about. So I believe it's going to happen. So all of that they have going on there is going to translate over to the States. And I don't think it's going to take too very long to make that happen. So again, for everybody that's hanging their hats up on, say again.
I'm really excited to hear that. And I also wanted to know, what is your relationship with Igor? Are you the representative of Igor's leagues in North America? Are you his guy?
Yeah, I'm his guy for North America. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I know people weren't sure if, you're actually connected with Igor. Now we know you are Igor's North America representative.
Yeah, I speak to him. There's three of them actually: Igor, Kirill, and Marcin. I speak to all three of them almost daily. One of the three at least.